My brain is full. All depends on what it's full of. There are many things that we ascribe to ourselves, and we want to diagnose everything. We want to medicalize everything. Everybody wants a syndrome or an ailment or an infliction to make themselves feel special. And obviously that can be a huge trap. Another huge trap is ascribing yourself with accolades and special titles that, I've often actually thought, I've got an incredible memory. And it's like all swords, it's a double-edged sword, because it can be defensive or it can be offensive. And the truth is, having a good memory can be really useful if there's useful information that you want to retain and be able to use in various situations. But, and this is the very, very sharp side, it can also mean it can be very hard to let things go of old resentments and traumas, all these different things that have happened to us or happened for us. And I say I've often thought that, wow, I've got this really, really incredible memory. But it means that it's hard to be present. You can't really be in you're constantly living in the future and worrying about things and being anxious about things and not letting go of things that may not necessarily have even been right at the time. And I'm honestly all about trying to be as present with myself as possible in my surroundings and with other people. Because no matter what you're doing in life, we all need purposeful, driven, positive people in our lives. And we can learn a great deal from them, but you can only do that if you're grateful for them, if you're looking them dead on in the eyes and you're being truly present with them, listening, really listening, not waiting for an opportunity just to jump in all the time, because most people think they're having conversations, but they're not. They're just waiting in the moments where other people are speaking before they get there. I put far more than 2 cents in, my friends. Most people want to, most people really, really want to steal the show, and I've accused a lot of people in my past of trying to do that without being honest with myself. And honesty is something that I'm really looking at now and seeing it with a new lens. Because you'll probably noticed in the last few videos that I've done, I've mentioned my boyfriend, and he and I have an unshakable bond. And I think the reason for that is not only do we support each other and we're generous towards each other, I think we both appreciate the other's support far more so than we have in the past. And we're able to have far more calm. We always had honest conversations, but they weren't necessarily very open-minded or accepting or convivial. I think there was a lot of stuff that we needed to sort out in our respective lives. And as this is, when people say there's no room at the inn, it's because we're holding on to emotional, psychological baggage of all the things that have gone on in our lives. And the most important thing is that wherever you are, you learn the lessons. Don't be reactive. Be responsive, because that's what it means to be responsible. It means that you can assess things in the moment in the most calm and measured way that you can. And human emotions are, you'll know, they are really powerful things. But, and this is the big but, if you can actually harness them and channel them into really meaning and purposeful things, whatever that means for you, and that's part of the voyage of discovery that you're on in your life, if you can actually master those really powerful emotions and channel them and do that consistently on a day-to-day basis, weekly, monthly, yearly, decadally basis, you will be infinitely more powerful than you can possibly imagine. So leave room for these things. Leave room for joy, leave room for human connection, and leave room to be able to take responsibility and make easier, more calm, and more beneficial decisions for yourself.